So, the art of not thinking sometimes, and just waiting to see what is, something that we don't necessarily develop.
Well, certainly not jumping to a conclusion that you understand it all now. And certainly not necessarily feeling you've got to dive in and act. Wisdom is often in withholding action until you know more about the whole situation. We tend to do a lot of knee-jerk reactions. We must do something immediately. People get sacked, things get banned and all this kind of thing. But really nobody's had a chance to look into the complexities at all. We tend to go into overdrive about speedy action and response, whereas wisdom is often about not being too speedy in response. There was a Roman general who was nicknamed Counsel, which means the delayer, because he won his battles by not doing what the other side predicted he was going to run in and do. He would wait and see what they did first. This unnerved them, especially as in the case of the Carthaginians, they were often engaging the Romans very far from home and had only limited resources. And if things were kept being held off, they were going to have to go home.
Yeah.
So often it is a very wise strategy not to act immediately. And there is very good evidence that the left hemisphere tends to jump to conclusions. Very clear cut, this one. So where the right hemisphere will withhold judgment, the left hemisphere will have a quick and dirty decision, which is often mistaken. But unfortunately, as I explained, once it's got hold of it, it finds it very hard to disengage and take another point of view.
Change track.
So that is a worry, because I see all this sort of thing going on around me.
And as you say, the knee-jerk reaction, something's got to be done about this. Well, what are we going to do about this?
Yes.
And we'll just jump in and doing something is better than doing nothing.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Sometimes it is, but it's not always.
No, that's right. Yes.
And that's seems to be quite endemic.
Yes. I mean, there are very few situations in which one must act decisively, and they're mainly taken by generals and surgeons in a crisis. But for most other sort of things, an airline pilot, but in most other circumstances, it's much better not to jump in.
We have to see and wait to see how the pattern develops.
And I think that people imagine that if they say something like that or don't appear to act decisively, they'll be thought weak. I'm not sure people are so stupid. I think they might respect that.